Kings of Coast.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody?
I'm your host, Steve. It's Sam Crystal.
What's the king of the happy it's Oreo? You gonna shut up so we can answer? So shut your beak.
So we're talking about black women.
How could I forget?
This is the Minority Plus One podcast.
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the show. It's the king of the Happries, it's Oreo. We are back once again, podcasting to you. And as always, to my right, we got my co-host, Dylan. Tell them, who are you?
It's Sam Crystal.
And I'm your host, Steve, and this is the Minority Plus One podcast. Chill. So, as everybody should already know,
Brittany's on vacation.
She's on vacation.
So Brittany's taking a 9-day, if I'm not mistaken, a 9-day cruise through Europe. She's hitting Spain. She's hitting Italy. She's hitting some other Greece. Like she's
I think
gonna
she said
be gone.
Ireland too. I think. Could be wrong.
I'm not sure about that.
Either way, she best be coming back with presents.
So she'll be gone for like about 2 weeks. So in between that, you'll either just be seeing us or we'll have a guest host.
Who knows?
But
depends if I want to be bothered by another co-host, because you already know how hard it is dealing with these two.
Yeah. Anyways, but have fun, Britt.
Have fun. Bring me back presents.
Anyways,
It's already been
souvenirs,
established.
Yo.
No, presents.
I just want to, a little souvenir from Spain, from the colonizers. Like, come on.
So,
Anyhow, how was your weekend?
oh God. Oh, where do we begin? Okay, so I just want to sit there and say this. You know what? You made one vague veiled threat toward a customer, and all of a sudden, you get called into the office. In my defense, he deserved me telling him that I wanted to fuck him up.
Okay, so let's start from the beginning. Let's unpack that. Let's start
Oh,
from
and
the
guys,
beginning.
no disclaimer today. I am neither high nor drunk,
You're drinking a beer right now.
but I just started.
Oh, okay, so you're not even there
I'm coming
yet.
in completely sober, and I
Okay.
don't even see myself even really being drunk by the end of this podcast. I'm working on this kind of shit right now, so no disclaimer, guys.
So you don't want to be disclaimered as much anymore on the pod, is what you're saying?
No. I don't want to be disclaimer Steve in life anymore.
Wait, hold on. So before you unpack this story,
before
let's
I unpack
unpack.
that. All right.
See, we're doing unpacking
We are.
today.
We're doing a lot
I
of
like
unpacking
that.
today.
I like
It's
that.
unpacking
So
today.
what's making you? So first of all, I'm gonna call you out.
Go ahead.
Because you about maybe 2 podcasts ago, and post, was it pre or post? Pre-production, so after episode.
That's post.
That's
if
post.
it's after,
My bad.
it's post.
It's always post.
Yes.
So after one of the episodes we had, I think we were talking about something, and I think I was just making a joke at you and Brittany always being lit, and then here comes Brittany. You're judging me for like being drunk, and I was like, I've never judged you. I literally, listeners, never judged her. Never was like, Brittany, you need to scale back, nothing. And I'm telling her she's projecting what she was. And then here comes Steve. Yeah, man, because like you talking shit when you people drink.
It's
but
okay.
like what?
It's okay, Sam. No, I will tell you this. The reason why I'm doing it is strictly for health reasons.
That's the number one reason anybody should cut
It's strictly
back.
for health reasons,
Yeah.
and I get incredibly lazier than I already am.
So not a psychological reason. Like for me, when I drink occasionally when I go out with you guys. Remember, but before we were filming and we did the pod, I drank on every single pod.
Yes.
And I also did, so with that, I didn't really like how I performed under the influence on the pod. And I was going through a lot. This when I was with that narcissistic boyfriend, and it was the pandemic. I was going through it mentally. So I was going through a box of and everyone knows I always got a box of wine in my fridge, and I still do. Mm-hmm. I was going through one of them shits like in a day. That's 30 glasses of wine I used to go through in a day. So something just told me to. I just had to stop. I knew this was just gonna keep going downhill, and that's what made me stop. I have never judged you nor Brittany for still getting fucked up.
No, I'm doing it strictly because I have to. I've dealt with, which I might share at some point, but for the past 2 months, dealing with crippling depression. Yeah, I wasn't joking 2 weeks ago when I said I had to talk myself literally off the ledge.
Yeah.
Wasn't joking. This close.
And drinking does not help, or smoking. None of that helps.
No. So I, I told you that I'm being extremely selfish with myself this time. And honestly, I can't do it no more. Like, seriously, I went out. I took Mike out for his birthday on Saturday. We went and got dinner.
Happy birthday, Mike.
Happy birthday, Mike. And I had I only could finish 2 glasses.
Bro, you're turning to me. That was when I went out last time. I had 2 drinks and I was done. I was done, and I had a headache in the morning after. Like what? Like you would think. Like I used to chug. We used to chug down. I'm telling you, me and Steve go back, and we used to be downtown Albany, Pearl Street Pub. Remember?
Sam,
Jillian's.
You didn't see before Steve.
Yeah.
There was a whole. There's a whole.
So before I met you at Sprint with our friend to the show, Kels. You was already party guy before
Sam,
that.
I was throwing up on myself.
Oh damn!
I
ain't see that, Steve.
I was getting thrown out of bars.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that, Steve.
I was a reckless motherfucker. If I ever have Ish or Mike on here again, trust me, there's stories. Mike's had to literally. That's how me and Mike got cool. Honestly,
really.
I was out. Shout out to Javi, one of my best buds. I was at his house party, a Christmas party, and I had drank an entire bottle of Moet, a shit ton of liquor, and a shit ton of beer. And next thing I know, I am literally on the fireplace, leaning my back against the fireplace with vomit all over my shirt and my pants. And then Mike, I don't even know how I got home. All right, and me and Mike weren't even bros like that at the time. Me and him just started going. He's like, he dragged me into the car and then dragged me into the house.
Yo, Mike's full of love. He's full of love for sure.
So, shout out to him, man. I was like, we were bros. We were bros after that. I was like, that's my dog.
Some people have it. So I had, I'll talk about. I had a pretty kind of loaded weekend, but real fast, Sunday, I went to one of my friends' little brunch thing, and I don't drink like that anymore, but everybody's getting fucking drunk, and I'm over here, making sure everybody's good and got their napkins, and it made me think of what Mike did, and some people are just natural nurturers, and I think that's what Mike is. He's a natural.
Yeah,
nurturer.
he definitely helped me out.
I didn't know these people like that either. I was so I don't know, none of y'all, but you're drinking a little too much, babe. You want some water? So I think I'm turned into a mother.
But yeah, I'm just chilling. Honestly, I'm just done.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've lost a gang of weight. Not the healthiest way. That's what depression does.
You know what? That's the only good part of depression, when that shit gets you snatched. Let me tell you, Steven, I was snatched after that when I was with that narcissistic piece of shit. That was the best part of that relationship. How snatched I was. I was looking good. And then now I got, I'm in a healthy relationship. So I gained, this is all happy weight.
Happy weight?
I'm not happy with it, but it's happy weight.
I mean, so I'm just, I don't know.
So you lost some weight.
I lost more than 30 pounds in almost a month.
Jeez. Me too.
I wouldn't eat.
Yeah. I went to, when I was losing that amount of weight, and you don't even realize it until your clothes start fitting different.
Yeah.
I went to my, because y'all know I have lupus, I have a rheumatologist. I went to my rheumatologist. I'm like, am I okay? I lost the same 30 pounds. And he was like, probably not. You know what I mean? If your eating habits are the same, then it doesn't sound like anything unhealthy. But so you lost the weight. You decided to cut back. Will you still drink socially?
Yes.
I think that's totally fine.
I'll drink socially. I don't keep liquor and shit at the house.
That's good.
And I smoke every now and again. It's not a daily thing anymore.
Yeah.
I'm working on just that. I'm done. I am really done. With I'm gonna start smoking bongs and shit.
So you're done with the vape?
I'm done with. Well, again, very, very, very minimal. Very.
That shit is so bad for you, Steve.
If you do it minimally, you're fine. If you're doing it constantly, then bad.
It's just so bad for you.
So I'm just taking my time with shit. Seriously.
Yeah, that's all it takes. I think that you're in the step in the right direction. It's okay. You know, as human beings, you have to feel these emotions. We can't keep numbing them with substances.
It's not just that I'm physically fucked up. Like, I have physically fucked myself up. Like, bad. Like, my stomach always sounds like it's bubbling hot soup.
And you can't sleep.
Yeah. Last night was the first night I actually went into REM sleep. Well, that was actually the last time I actually remember having a dream.
Yeah. Damn.
So, and trust me.
It sounds like you're getting back on track.
I'm trying.
You know, I'm
trying.
I'm proud of you, dog. You know, I'm here.
Thank you.
But okay, go back to your story about you fucking cursing out a customer.
All right, I'm sick and tired of you fucking people. I'm so glad I'm stepping down from where I'm at right now because God knows I deep down want to fucking take those the big ass pallets and the pallet jack and ram it right into you fucking
right into your
right
ankles.
into your whole
ankles.
No, fuck the whole ankle.
Woo,
I want to take
that shit hit your ankle.
I want to take that shit. I want to take a body part out. I can't stand them. I'm sick of customers and I'm just done. So needless to say, somebody got in my way again while I'm fucking hauling this shit. And
it's always the same story.
And that no, because this time I was like, move. I said, fucking move.
You said it out loud.
Sure did. Screamed it.
Steve, you could have said excuse me at first.
Nope.
That's rude to just tell people to move. They might not have seen you.
He looked directly at me. Sam, stop making excuses for people's stupidity. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. This is for all of my people, my hard workers, my motherfuckers who got to do this shit for a living. I am saying this and doing this for you. I am your advocate. I am your voice. I say there needs to be something where customers get complained on by the associates, and we got to find a way to keep these motherfuckers out of our stores until they fucking learn proper etiquette. And I want to say one thing, because that was the most negative. A very good positive thing. My one rare occasion that I went and ate McDonald's, I want to say thank you to the drive-thru girl for eye-bagging the fuck out of me. You made me feel special,
Was she
sweetheart.
cute?
I appreciate it.
Was she cute?
Okay.
So why you ain't holler?
I was on my way home. I just wanted to go home.
Steve, let's talk about you. We gotta talk about your game.
Thank you, sweetheart. You made me feel better. I mean, no, Sam, she eye-banged.
What's eye banging?
Like,
because I think it's like
that. No, it was like.
Is that it?
Like the big eyes, like, and then the quite little smile, little giggly. No, what you just did is creepy. That's not sexy or attractive at all. Don't ever do that to a man. Like, yeah, Sam, don't ever do that to a man, please. Just don't.
You want it?
No, yeah, that's you watch too many horror movies.
I do.
Yeah, so I just want to thank you, thank that young lady.
So she made your night. So wait. You said they called you in the office.
Well, actually, my store manager just came and talked to me. He was just
but he knows you, so he wasn't tripping, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
He was like, Steven, were you swearing? I said, not today. I did yesterday.
First of all, no, they didn't just like go and tattletale on you.
Of course they
come
did.
The fuck
fucking
on.
snitches. Fucking assholes.
Come on. That's some bullshit.
But that's it.
Yeah.
Other than that, I stand by what I said. Fuck the customer. They can all suck it. I stand by it. But how was your week? It
was cool. So me and Colt went to go see Tony Rock at Albany Funny Bone. That was cool.
Was he actually funny?
He was funny, yo. I dare to say he was funnier than Chris.
Ooh.
So Tony Rock is Chris Rock's
Hot
brother.
take.
Yeah, I think he was way funnier, yo. Way funnier, really engaged in the crowd, and like it was just really fun. It was fun. He talked a little bit about the Will Smith slap, and he was just like, you know, it's on site forever for Will Smith. And then he was like, he was mad at his brother for just standing there like a horse jockey, like.
Nah, Chris did the right thing.
Yeah, he's like, nigga, we from Brooklyn. Did you forget?
Chris did the right thing when that happened. He did the right fucking thing.
But that was good. And like I said, I went to a friend's brunch that Sunday, so it was nice to get out. It's been so rainy and shitty in upstate New York, and New York in general.
I love it.
It's been rainy and shitty, so you can't really go out or do much. You know what I mean? So
summer lovers.
I know this summer was.
Suck it.
It's almost over too, and it's
Thank God.
It's about, I know, son, and I'm already planning, as y'all know, my Halloween party.
Jesus Christmas. It's not even fucking September. It's not even August.
I know. But however, I have like an idea of what I want to be already, as y'all know. So there's one that is going to be really hard that I really want to pull off, but I need like a makeup artist. So if you guys know any makeup artists, please tag them in the comments down below or DM me, because that does special effects makeup, because I want to be the board queen. You ever watch Star Trek?
I know what the board.
Okay, no, a lot of people don't know. When I tell them like I think I want to be the board queen, they're like, "What is that? Who is that?" So just Google. If y'all don't know, Google Star Trek board queen. I want to be her so fucking bad.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I heard a joke. Want to hear it?
Sure.
So, all right, mind you, this is not my joke. Saw it on Facebook. Can't remember where I can't remember who said what, but I just know that's where I got it from. So, Sam, if men are from Mars and women are from Venus, where do trans people come from?
Marses.
Uranus, because they be pulling shit out their ass.
Lord,
I don't get like a badun-dunce, son. We got to get that. That was good. Again, not my joke. That was funny.
Exactly. That was terrible.
Look. I just wanted to share.
I don't get it.
I thought it was funny. You don't get it?
I do get it, but it's just like not all trans people.
That's why it's a joke, Sam.
In their ass. All right, fine. Okay, I got a question for you.
Go.
Do you think we should bring back telling people how to raise their kids?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think it should have ever stopped.
Exactly. Okay.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Thank you. So I've been seeing some shit on the interwebs, and I have to pull this. I had to bring this up. So if you're listening, go to MinorityPlus1 on YouTube and you can find us. Producer Babe, can you pull up the first clip with Blueface? So his son is 6.
Okay.
And he's...
Booty cheeks out here, you in here looking for chips. You ain't gay, is you?
Look at this shit.
Casual day. Son. Come here. There's booty cheeks out here, you in here looking for chips.
The fuck does that kid know about ass?
He's 6.
You ain't gay, is you? Huh? Are you gay?
He's like, I just want to eat some fucking Slim
You ain't gay,
Jims.
right?
So I'm saying, my man just want to fucking eat a Slim Jim.
He's just hungry.
Y'all sit right here while I go fondle with these young women.
Look at these.
for a little
Look,
bit, all right?
it's about
You in
5
charge.
kids there. Look at this shit.
What are they doing?
It literally looks like they're shooting porn in his apartment.
She's gonna believe it. There's booty cheeks
All right,
out here.
What am I
enough of
looking-
that.
all right.
So for the listeners, it's a video of Blueface. He's filming his 6-year-old son. His son is in the pantry just trying to eat.
First off,
just trying
that
to eat.
pantry is empty
It's
as
bare
fuck.
as fuck.
Sir.
This kid was struggling to find those Slim Jims.
Are you either academics is right and you really are broke,
I believe it.
or you really need a woman to go fucking food shopping?
Lord have mercy. This poor 6-year-old, this nigga just hungry. He's just hungry. Is in the pantry while Blueface is filming. Ask him if he's gay because he doesn't want to see these fucking strippers in the living room. This is no place for a child.
What?
And you in the comments say the same shit. That you can't tell people how to raise their kids. That's not your kids.
Look, I'm gonna say this, Sam, and I've said this shit before. I do not need to be a parent to know
Thank
when
you.
something is wrong.
Thank you.
Wrong is fucking wrong is fucking wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, absolutely. This is fucking ridiculous.
So he ain't the only unfit parent. Producer Babe, can you pull up Young Miami's video,
oh,
please?
Jesus Christ.
So her son is 10 years old. They're at Rolling Loud. Look at this.
Oh my God.
Young Miami of the City Girls has been receiving backlash from fans after she shared a video of her 10-year-old son throwing money at an exotic dancer backstage at Rolling Loud. She
Ridiculous.
responded to the criticism by saying, "That's why I don't post my kids. Y'all bleeps can talk a sore in y'all mouth about me, but I'll never give y'all the chance to have an opinion about my kids. What can I say except that it seems on brand for her?" But drop your thoughts.
Enough
All
of
right,
that.
all right,
Yeah.
hold on one sec.
Girls.
All right, we can stop that because Honey
Ridiculous.
Bun, Sweetie Pie,
Enough.
Cutie Pie,
That's it.
Dipshit, fuckhead, stupid. Nobody would be talking about your fucking kid if you didn't put the fucking kid out there to do that.
Exactly.
You fucking dunce.
This kid is at a Rolling Loud concert where there is drugs, there's alcohol, there's strippers, probably at 12 in the morning, throwing money on a half naked woman. At 10 years old, that is no place for a child.
What the fuck is wrong with people?
And I remember, that saying has been like that for ages. You can't tell nobody how to raise their kids. How dare you tell me how to raise my kids?
You can.
Let's bring that shit back because this is unfit if you ask me.
I keep trying to tell people this shit. I'm saying,
we say it all the time.
I was talking to E Show, and another thing we need to start bringing back is fucking people up.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
Hell yeah. And not going to jail for it. Let's not go to jail for it.
I agree.
Hold that thought, cause we gotta take a break. And we're back. But I agree with you, Steve. My thing is let motherfuckers shoot the fair one and let's not put them in jail for a week. I'm sick of that shit. That's why I don't fight nobody now. I'm not going to jail. I'm not going to jail because you're running your mouth. Like, unless you obviously I'm going to defend myself, but I don't want to risk going back to jail. I ain't going back. But, to me, this conversation with the kids, it's a bigger conversation because exposing children to sex and drugs is just going to make them weird to other kids in their same age group.
Sam, what have we said on this podcast? What's one of the fucking mottos of this podcast?
We don't give a fuck about the kids.
Not us personally.
Yeah.
We're talking about society.
World. The world don't give a fuck about kids.
Thank you.
They play like they do, but they really fucking don't.
Thank you.
Like, look at this shit. Like, how the fuck are both of these parents, Blueface and Young Miami, on Twitter and Instagram, going in people's comments, talking shit to them, defending their actions when they know they dead ass wrong?
They don't. Hold on. See, they
don't think they're dead ass wrong.
They might not really believe that, and that's the whole point. See, the problem is that we've gone so fucking far to where now we tell people you just need to leave people alone and let them live their best life and all this other shit. Then when little mother effer fucking ends up growing up to be a piece of shit
and shoots a fucking
and
school
then fuck some shit up
or rapes a girl or rapes somebody.
Lord,
oh,
how'd this happen?
Exactly.
Well, Nelly. Oh my God. Oh, we didn't see it coming. Oh, why is he a womanizer? Who fucking knows?
Why did he touch that? Why did he touch that little girl in his grave? Because he's exposed to fucking sex at 6 years old.
Yo, all right, I'm gonna share a story. So I shared this story before. I don't know if it was on the pod or not, but I have shared it with friends. When I was younger, I had been taken advantage of by an older woman.
Yep, you spoke about
and
this.
And it fucked me up. It fucked me up mentally. It really did. Now, I know we talked about it, we made jokes, haha, kids fucking their teacher, all this shit
Mary
last
Kay
week.
Lombardo was a sick fuck.
So I know we made jokes, but it really does. When you do that kid has no idea what he is looking at.
I know.
He does not. Neither one of those kids do.
No.
When the fuck? I saw this one guy. I wish I could find it, man. Like, this dad, he was the dopest dad ever, yo. I thought it was so fucking dope. He was talking to somebody, and somebody was trying to clown him and being like, yo, I think it was a lady. And she was like, yo, why your kid wearing Spider-Man and you wearing Jordan?
Okay.
You remember that? It's he's kind of a stocky dude.
Yes.
Dude.
And he's like, that's what my son wants to wear.
That's what my son likes.
That's what he likes.
He's like, my son likes Spider-Man.
Yes.
Why am I buying him $160 pair of Jordans when all he wants is these $25 Spider-Man sneakers?
Yes.
He's a fucking kid.
Let him stay a kid.
Let him be a fucking kid.
And that's the problem. Y'all trying to make these kids grow up. They're already exposed to so much that they're already developing so fast as it is. Yeah, way too fast. And then you have Blueface over here. His son just trying to eat. And he's over here trying to drag him to go see some half-naked women. What kind of weird shit are you on? And then you ask him about his sexuality.
Which he doesn't even know what gay is.
Exactly. And God forbid if he was gay, he's going to be terrified to tell you because you make it seem like it's wrong. And then Young Miami, oh, my son got more money than you, and
gives a
you,
shit?
and you, and he's well taken care of. Because both of these kids' parents are rich, it's okay that they're exposed to this shit.
Yo, let's just keep it a buck. They just nigga rich. Stop acting
Hood
like
rich,
y'all bitch.
hood rich, yeah,
No, I'm
exactly.
Sorry. I'm sorry. We taking it back to Bernie Mac. It is nigga rich. I'm sorry you don't like the phrase, but that is what it is.
Yeah.
You do not have fucking money. Sorry there, honey bunny and buddy. You just don't. You just don't. So,
Definitely
hey,
not.
you know what? Do your thing. Honestly, I'll stay out of it. I ain't gonna say shit no more. This is it for me. I only said it because Sam brought it up, and I just shared my opinion.
I want to bring back telling people how to raise their motherfucking kids.
I 100%
I want to bring that shit back.
Absolutely.
I want to be able to have an opinion. Like you said, just because we both don't have kids doesn't mean we don't know how to raise one.
I know that's wrong.
That's wrong.
I know that's wrong.
I would probably know how to raise one way better than anybody you would know. I'm dead serious. Being a kid from trauma and learning from my trauma and working through it and realizing certain things could have been done and how to express myself and things and so on and so forth. Yeah.
Yo.
But you can't tell me shit. I could raise a kid.
It's funny you said
I know how to raise a kid.
It's funny you said that, Sam. I was watching the Oscar De La Hoya documentary on HBO, and so everybody knows, Oscar De La Hoya, notorious poonhound.
What's a poonhound?
It's just another word. It's just another fancy word for saying hoe, which means it's for calling a guy a mutt. Which means he just fucking everything moving. Oh, and that's what a poonhound is.
Wait, didn't he get caught wearing some like lingerie
and some stilettos?
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
And he said he kept it real. He was like, I was high on coke. He was notorious for drug use too.
Yeah, but and alcoholic.
Yeah.
So, but I was watching that, right? And he started having like mad kids back to back, right? And they talked about it. He's like, yeah, and all the kids was talking like, yeah, we were well taken care of. But I only got to see my dad 2 times out of the year.
Nick Cannon.
That's what I'm trying to say. Who gives a... kids don't fucking care about
how much money. They don't.
This is the point.
They
Who
really
gives
don't.
a shit that your kid has more money than all of us combined? Bitch, you're a bad mom. That's it.
Hello.
That's all there is to it.
These kids require attention and nurturing, and if you are not there for that, all the other shit doesn't matter. Just because they have all the J's and all that, when they grow up, they're gonna be fucked up. They're not gonna be able to know how to accept affection. They might turn out cold. Like they're so, like you said it. Fuck the money. You need a parent.
Word.
And that's why I don't fuck with Nick Cannon, because you just out here creating broken homes. You're not married to none of these women. You know what I mean? And these women need to be held accountable too. You keep having kids. I see more baby showers than weddings. Respectfully.
You know what, Sam? That is fucking funny. That's actually good. I never put that together. That is a good fucking point.
Respectfully, and I'm not even, I'm not even the marriage type of chick, but if we want to really break it down, come on now. We're creating broken homes here. We need something other than marriage and kids to keep a home and a family together.
You know what, Sam? You know what? Since you brought that up, I was going to wait till later. But since you brought it up. Hey, Cole, can you please put up what I sent you, please? I want to see your thoughts on this then. Before you start, I want to say, guys, if you're listening, make sure you come on our YouTube channel. MinorityPlus1. Yes. And shout out to MTR Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. I got this from his show. Make sure you guys go check him out. He's dope too. So you could play.
It says the video says Brian disagrees with the house.
For richer.
For richer.
For poor.
For poorer.
We hit that snag about 20 times in counseling.
No,
we made it very
Hold
clear
on.
to Jonathan, you cannot be broke.
Hold on. Just getting started.
In sickness.
In sickness.
And in health.
And in health.
To love.
To love.
Cherish.
Cherish.
And to obey.
We didn't talk about that one in counseling.
We did talk about that in counseling.
All right, you can stop.
Yes, we did. So you want me to repeat that again? You want to just keep...
All right, so... All right, Sam. at my man's face. Yo,
yeah,
that's my
that's
mixed
my
brother right there.
face.
That's my mixed brother right there. Shout out to mediocre tutorials and reviews. It's hard to say, but it's MTR on YouTube. Check him out, guys. I'd actually like to get him on the pod.
So you're asking me how I feel about this?
Wait, what? You saw that? If you were there. In that
First of all,
crowd,
that pastor is shady as fuck. He giving all the tea.
No,
he said
ain't.
we talked about
no,
that.
he ain't. That's a good man right there. That's a good pastor. He is warning that guy. That guy is thoroughly fucking warned about that.
Not for nothing. It sounds like the fact that they got, I mean, that's normal. I guess now, I didn't know this. When you decide to get married, let's say you are in the church, it's super recommended to have marriage counseling before you even walk down the aisle.
A lot of people do that.
It's damn near required before you get married.
If you want your pastor to marry you, he typically requires you to do the marriage counseling. And
I was shocked, like not shocked, but that makes perfect sense with all the the marriages, the going down. It was a very shady one. For one, girl, we all young girls, everybody in damn world know the words, the verbiage of the vows. Like for you to be like, you broker, poorer, I have to what? Like, girl, I
gotta stick around.
Yeah, you know what these vows entail. We all do. We've heard it all our lives.
Nah, the big one was the obey.
Yeah, I gotta what? Like,
I gotta listen.
I gotta what? And it's just like
what, son. Run!
It was just.
Run!
I don't know if
you see my shirt? It's red. I wish I had the fucking flag.
Oh my god!
Run!
I don't know. Like I don't know if this was supposed to be funny. Like
no, I'm sorry. Everybody was.
That's what I thought. Was supposed to be funny.
No, that pastor was. That's why when he said that.
No, he was pissed.
He was like, "Yo, we talked about this.
No, this
is a jokey joke."
Yeah,
that guy was laughing out of frustration. I'm telling you that right now. He was going, "Oh my god, this chick."
Yo, I mean, her fears as far as the poorer are valid, but like and I guess the obey. I mean, y'all counseled back before this. Y'all, if you couldn't do it, girl, don't do it. I'm sick of people getting married for the damn party.
Thank you.
I'm sick of this shit. Stop getting married to impress your friends and your family, or just to say I got a ring.
Just live together.
Just really get married for the sanctity of what marriage is. If you believe in that, if you believe in being with someone for the rest of your life and taking care of them, God forbid they get sick, to keep the family together, to own things together. Like we are getting married for the wrong reasons. It's for fucking clout, and I even hate to use that word.
Thank God. I hate that word too, and thank God that it's almost finished.
I know. What's the new word?
Almost the fuck out of here.
Is there a new word though? There's got to be a new word to replace it.
I don't know. Honestly, I'm not sure.
But I'm
not hip anymore.
Yeah, me neither.
I've never been hip.
I don't say cap. How people are like no cap.
Well, actually, I do want to start because I'm working on it, guys. All right. I actually do want to start a segment for me, and I want to start calling it Cap or Fact, and it's going to be for you and Brittany.
Cap or Fact.
I know, right? It's cute.
Yeah.
I stole the idea from a sports TV show that I watch on FS1, First Take. Was it First Take? Oh, no, not First Take. That's
Stephen A's First Take, ain't he?
Yeah. First Things First, I think. It's one of those shows. I keep forgetting. It's got Nick Wright. It's got my people on there. All I know is that they're the best. I hope they get the bag. But I stole their idea, and I'm just pawning it off as my own.
Fair. But I don't know. Back to that video. But yeah, man, that's
like, what do you think of that? Like, seriously, if you were the group,
I was there.
Hold on, can I give you a scenario? All right, imagine you were you're the bride.
Oh,
you're the bride.
Okay, I'm the bride.
Imagine if when the pastor said for sickness and in health, and he went health.
Oh. Ooh.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
You know what sucks? Because
what if he stuttered on health?
Ooh.
Oh boy.
You know what sucks? I probably would have had to still marry the nigga because we got the photographer, we got the caterer, my family done flew in from Puerto Rico. Like, come on, and like we here now.
It's only a fucking 4-hour flight.
But we here now. Like, fuck. Like, I got the dress on, and I got my makeup. Like this shit costs money. Like I'm gonna have to marry you.
Nah,
like,
that's not true, man. I saw this one interview. I think his name is Steven Jackson, former basketball player. I believe he was a part of the Pistons from the Malice in the Palace shit. He canceled his fucking wedding, I think like 2 hours before it was supposed to take place, because
God.
she wouldn't sign
the
a prenup. That was the only requirement. She
was trying to get that money.
He said, fuck it. He said, forget it. He just paid
canceled
it.
it?
He fucking said, not happening.
This is a rich guy.
Fair
So
enough,
if
Sam,
you
but
if you or I was to decide to get married, we're probably taking like normal everyday people. We would most likely have to take out a loan. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be spending a bag. So nigga, we getting married now.
okay,
Fuck how you feel.
Or what if this?
We here now.
Okay, or what if this then? What if you just go through with everything, but you don't sign the paper? You're not legally married, but you still have the
I could kind of live with that.
Would that make it better?
Yeah, because you know what? That's the thing about weddings. It's a show. It's showtime. Like, you know what I mean? And you got to keep up with the show. And imagine, like you said, you go through the whole thing. You walk down the aisle, you say I do, and you don't sign that damn paper. You really not married. You know how like embarrassing that has to feel? You have to keep up the series. This is a never-ending season. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
I'm just saying,
that's tough. They should never. I mean,
I'm just saying.
To me, the video possibly was just all. It was jokes. Hopefully,
I don't think it was joking.
I hope they were joking.
I don't think it was.
I think it was all jokes.
I really don't. She meant
but that pastor looked a little. I thought he was a little shady.
Nah, he was,
and he was also annoyed. Like we talked about this.
We talked
shit.
about this.
You gonna obey this man? All right.
It's not even just that. It's embarrassing to him.
I know.
That's embarrassing.
That means you didn't know how to do your counseling work, Pastor.
No. That shows her level of insincerity and uncaringness towards that man to embarrass him on that stage.
Yeah, constantly too. Because he didn't. It's not like he got a joke in, like a little licking. Like, you know, like do health, huh? Do what? He ain't get no lick and say. He looked pissed.
He was angry. Yeah, he was mad. I feel bad for you, brother. I hope it works out.
Yeah,
I really do.
I know his mama don't like her. I know that. His mama don't like her. She's probably like, I told this motherfucker not to marry her.
He probably during the mother son dance.
Yeah.
I told you not to marry.
Yeah, she probably like
right in his fucking ear. I told you not to marry that bitch.
I told you not to marry that bitch. You see, she fucking fuck that bitch. I know, man. Damn, man.
Now, mind you, sir, I'm not calling her the B word. I just don't know her name.
Word. Know your name neither, man. We just hope for the best for you. Yeah, that's embarrassing. That is embarrassing.
Oh, that poor baby. I'm so sorry, dude. Yo, you know what I was thinking? Tell me what you think. As I was thinking about this shit the other day, and I think guys should tell other guys that they're proud of them.
Y'all don't?
No.
Like y'all don't give each other praise often?
Not like that.
I think I could believe that. I never in my years, I don't think I really heard guys praise each other like women do. So you might be right.
I mean, I was sitting there chopping it up with Mike, man. He's working on some big moves and shit like that. And I just like, you know what, dude, I'm fucking proud of you, man. Like, because I really am. Like, I watched him fucking build that his photography his photography business from the ground up when he had no customers, doing free shoots.
Yep.
You know, before all that stuff, and before the studio.
Michael Forrest Photography. It's like one of the #1 photographers in Albany. Yeah.
And I was just like, we don't tell each other that like enough. Like, and I don't know
if it's just guys. I think all of us don't tell each other that. Family members.
I feel like women do it more to each other. Like, yeah, girl, you know.
I don't know.
I just think dudes should like just start letting like they like as long as they're doing like good shit. Like Kev.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I am
Shout out to
proud
Kev.
of Kev. Like he's doing.
He's
daddy.
been doing this thing for a while
he's
too.
Daddy now.
Yeah, yo, he's a husband.
A full-time husband.
Yeah, he's a husband, a full-time husband, father. The beautiful black family with 2 beautiful black boys. Like it's a beautiful, just representation of just a black family. I love it. And when we went to the wedding, it was great.
Yeah, like I'm proud of him. Like,
Yeah,
I'm proud of Unc.
It's no,
yeah, it's not.
Oh yeah, your uncle's doing this. Always been doing this thing.
Jesus,
Uncle Steve.
That motherfucker. Shout out to you, bro.
I don't know if
he almost punched me.
Uncle Steve.
He got mad at me.
What'd you do?
No, just because I told him.
Seems so
I was
chill.
because I was telling him about like the situation. He goes, "Why the fuck didn't you call me?"
Oh, because he's mad. Yeah.
He's like, "Why didn't you call me?" I was like, yo,
see, that's love right there.
He's like, I'm like, yo, you got way too much on your plate. He's like, dude, I'm always gonna have stuff on my plate. He's like, don't you ever do that again.
Right.
He's
Not
like,
for real, Steve.
The moment he's like, yo, call me immediately. And it's one of those things. Just like you don't want to bother people. You don't want. And that's what it is. Like when it comes to like the whole depression thing. Like some people deal with it differently. Everything I deal with is internal. I won't tell nobody.
Yeah.
Because I know, man. We all got our lives.
Listen.
We all have problems. We all have issues. We all have certain depression things that they're dealing with.
Anxiety.
And you don't want to feel like you're being a burden on somebody, but it's better to be a burden than it is to be a fucking memory.
Let me tell you, absolutely, you couldn't have said it better. Like you can unpack. Like don't feel like you can't unpack on your friends because that's what, and your family, because that's what we're here for. And if you have someone that you feel like in your circle that seems annoyed or they don't want to hear it, they ain't your friend.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Get them the fuck out of here. Because your real friends really, and I'm not talking some bullshit like, hey girl wouldn't call me back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
talking
you know what I'm talking about. Not that dumb shit. I'm talking about real life shit. You struggling. You really struggling with how you feeling about yourself. You're struggling. Your financials is struggling. Work, you're struggling. Your health is struggling. Those are things that anybody who loves you is going to pick up the phone.
Yeah. And but before we continue, you know what we got to do. We gotta take a break.
And we're back.
So, off serious topics. I was thinking about this the other day too. And I kind of got it from watching Avengers Civil War. Or Captain America Civil War. But let's just
a lot of people didn't like that one. I actually thought it was good.
Stupid.
I thought it was good.
Let's call it what it is. That's an Avengers movie. Right.
Straight up. I wish they didn't.
It's a fucking Avengers movie. I know why they did it.
Yeah, exactly. To bring in, that's when they brought in Black Panther for the first time. That was fucking dope.
That's back. I'm sorry. I'm going to say this. And rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman.
I loved him.
But that's actually when the Black Panther was a badass. I said, this is the reason why I said I didn't like the first movie, because he came off like a sissy.
I didn't get that. I didn't get that.
And I told you, watch Civil War and then watch the Black Panther. It's two different. It's two different motherfuckers. That motherfucker was a badass.
All right, so I'm gonna disagree because watch Lion King, rewatch Lion King, and then watch Black Panther. It's a coming of age. It's almost like the same shit. Lost his dad young, you know what I'm saying? See his dad on the other side. Simba. All that shit.
Fair enough.
Like it was...
I actually never put that together.
Yes!
That's actually pretty good. Okay.
They took the part of Lion King and made it in Black Panther, which was still dope. Look, the evil Scar, the evil brother, you know what I'm saying? Come on!
Well, nephew.
Cousin.
That was his cousin.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Think of it. It was almost like the first one was almost like a coming of age.
Well, I get that, but I'm just saying. But I just wanted to say, so watching that movie, right? All right, so basically, it's what broke up the Avengers. That was the movie. There was the breakup of the Avengers. Civil War.
Can you refresh me again?
So I'll refresh you.
Why did they break up? Because I knew it was something stupid.
So it broke up because Tony found out that Bucky, the Winter Soldier, Steve Rogers' best friend, was the one who killed his parents.
Bucky killed his... Oh, yes! But he was still under the...
He was under the brain control.
Yeah.
So, but Steve Rogers knew.
And never told
and
her.
never told Tony.
Ooh.
Now, Sam,
Forgot about that shit.
this is why. Now I understand why they had to do it, but they see with one decision
Yeah.
could have changed the entire franchise. Had he just sat down with Tony and said, I have this information, you need to hear it from me.
All he had to say is, yo, my nigga was brainwashed.
Yo,
Shit like, he killed
The
your parents.
person
like,
who killed your parents
Yeah.
was Bucky
and he-
under mind control
controlled by Hydra.
by Hydra. That whole ending of that movie never would have happened.
That's
They
true.
never would have
Broke
split.
up, yeah.
Thanos would have been that. The whole Infinity War never would have happened.
Never would have
probably.
happened, yeah.
Now, I was thinking about that, and then I brought me to this. Why do we not be more forthcoming with those in our lives, knowing that if we let's say you had some information, right? And I'll take it to love and hip hop. All right, let me get ratchet real quick.
Let's get ratchet. Let's get
real
ratchet
quick.
down low real
and
quick.
I am going to go with the most ratchet one of them all, Carly Red. The most notorious dime dropper of them all.
She looks-
the tea dropper. Literally, she should have her own fucking tea bag.
Her filler face is just
I know.
killing
I
me.
know. She
She
fucked
used to be
herself up. She
beautiful.
used to be gorgeous. Honey,
Terrible,
you
honey.
fucking look horrible now.
She almost, and again, no disrespect to the trans community. A lot of women, no, seriously, a lot of women.
Go ahead, finish the thought.
A lot of just cis women are starting to get fillers, and they look
Like trans
like trans women. It's the weirdest thing. The overdone look, which is
It really
totally
is. It's
like
so
kind of
good.
like the drag queen like culture,
Yeah.
trans culture, which is totally fine. I think it's fine for that. But now we have like cisgender women doing it. It's just bizarre.
So I was saying the thing again, and I'm like, and I understand why nobody likes her, because she does it in front of public. She does it in the public. You
She's
understand?
calculated.
She's like, oh,
calculated.
let me tell you,
Yeah.
I brought you here amongst all of us.
I know, right?
So I could tell you to let you know that he ain't no good, bitch. And they all right. Yo, why didn't you just tell me? Why you call me? Why you doing it here?
Why are you embarrassing me in front
Why
of all
are you
these people?
embarrassing me?
Because there's a check involved.
No, Sam, I understand the premise.
Yeah.
I get that. Everybody needs a storyline.
Yes.
But I'm just talking about everyday people. So what we're doing, like, I really think, like, if I know some shit that is going to, and mind you, there's criteria.
Yeah.
All right? I'm talking about you got to be my dog. If you like my motherfucking people and I know something, I will let you know. For anybody
But this is amongst friends. That's a tough one.
But they
Like-
were friends. See, that's the thing.
Yeah, like Tony Stark and
they
Captain
were
America were
friends.
friends. But that's why I mean, like, but then Captain America was stuck between a rock and a hard place
I
because
agree.
Bucky's his best friend and Tony's his friend too, and it's hard to you want everybody in your circle to get along, right?
I understand that.
So, and people that you love, you want everyone to get along, and it's hard to like when there's any kind of like.
But Sam, it
Be
did
for
more
any-
harm than good. It didn't do any good for him not to say it. I know. Look.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I think he should. Personally, I would have said it from the get go.
Well, that just brings me to this.
Yeah.
Sometimes, and this goes back to friendship. And actually, you know who actually dropped a jewel that nobody gives him credit for? Colossus from Deadpool.
Because he's such a clown.
No, because
in
think about it.
Deadpool,
He's like, and I'm butchering his quote, but he's like,
you got to say in an accent.
he's like, I can't do a Russian accent.
Influenza.
He's like, being a friend is not a matter of convenience. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, it's not
That was pretty
convenient
good, Russian
to
accent.
be a friend, right? It's
Being
pretty
a
good.
friend.
You know, he's like, it's people
not.
think friendship is like, ooh, yeah, that's my girl, I'll party.
No, the problem, we've talked about this before.
I
The
know,
problem
but-
with friendship is people want a yes man. They don't
Thank
really
you.
want a friend. They want a yes
I just
man.
thought about that, Sam, and I was like, yo, the whole that whole thing was like a life lesson. Like when I was like, listen, I said, oh shit.
I think Marvel aims to make life lessons, though. I think you're
so.
absolutely right about that. Like there's a little life lesson in every single like movie, you know. So yeah,
Word, like don't fuck with sea people.
see people.
Yeah, name more.
Oh, Neymar.
I'm so bad. I'm so mad he went out like that.
You know, Yeah, because the nigga, like, I'm so bad.
He fucked her up.
I love that movie. It made me cry. We talked about it on the pod. But come on, my nigga. Like, sorry. Like, he killed your mom. Like, and you kicking it with the nigga. Like, now y'all, like, it's peace. Like, nah, you not.
Sometimes you gotta look out for the greater good of the people.
I think because she was getting they was getting their ass whooped.
Exactly.
They was
They called a beating.
Neymar and his peoples was whooping the Wakandians ass.
They fucked them up.
They was fucking them up. So she had to be like, unity. Like, anyway, but you killed my moms, but unity. Like, anyway, but
I ain't gonna front. Have you ever watched Cinema Sins on YouTube?
Yes, hell yeah.
He did the one on Wakanda. I know, right? He's really funny.
I love him.
That dude is hilarious. So shout out to him.
Cinema Sins, it's a YouTube channel. You guys gotta check it out.
It's fucking
hilarious.
He is great.
Yeah, he gets it every single time.
But he's like, in one of the sins, he was like, she somehow got Riri to the top, but she drowned.
Right. Yeah, but
they got to the top at the same time.
But she didn't
How did she drown?
But Riri was good.
But then he was like, but hey, those awards were worth it.
Damn, yo.
I mean, she killed that.
She killed it.
I'm an Angela Bassett
Me too,
fan.
stan. I'm an Angela Bassett stan.
Except for one scene that Ish to this day will not let me be an Angela Bassett fan because I clown her for this one scene in a Tyler Perry movie. I forgot which one it was. All right, and it was when she had kids and they had moved down south, and she found out like her dad left her some rundown house. She ended up with.
I never seen that movie.
I can't remember the name. If you guys remember,
yeah, I know how much I don't like Tyler Perry movies.
That was a good movie though. If you guys can remember the name, you can put it in the comments. But in the part, she's like, toward the end, he was like letting her know. He's like, how many men have hurt you that you can't trust one man? Rick Fox, he's handsome. He is. Tall, handsome.
Nice voice.
Nice voice, And then she goes, all right, I'm going to try to do it how she did it, so forgive me, guys. She's like, what if I said I just got scared and I didn't know what to do? I'm like, Angela Bassett, you're better than this. It was terrible, Sam.
It was probably Tyler Perry's direction.
No,
yes,
I will not put this on Tyler Perry. She is better than this. We're gonna
put it on Tyler Perry. How many times has Tyler Perry had put lace fronts on our black actors? How many times? Boris Kodjoe.
That is not what I'm talking about. I am talking about
he
bad
doesn't
acting.
need a braided lace front, okay?
I am talking about bad acting.
How many times has he done it? How many times do you remember?
Oh, wait, that was a lace front?
Yes. Do you remember?
Oh, shit, I didn't know that.
He's bald. Shamar Jackson.
Oh,
Shamar Moore. I said Boris Kodjoe. Shamar Moore. He put a fucking braided lace front with the do-rag. Anyway.
Wait, that was, hold on. That was Diamond Mad Black.
Damn, you really watch these shit, don't you?
I like those movies.
Wait. They're terrible. Steve, what about Family Reunion? The one with the two sisters and Blair Underwood was beating on the other sister and then the mother.
Okay, hold on. First
you know
off,
what I'm talking about.
First off, okay.
We ain't staying on this too long now.
All right, no.
I ain't giving Tyler Perry no more shine.
Sam, because you just brought that up, and I'm actually about to creep you out. All right, the mother turned me on
Lynn
so much.
Whitfield. Her name's Lynn Whitfield. Yeah,
honey.
She's beautiful though.
Man.
She's from a thin line between love and hate.
When she said, when the daughter was like, "You can go to hell," and she goes, "I vacation there." My dick got hard. I kid you not.
You sick.
My dick got hard. I said that is the sexiest thing I ever.
Man.
And the way she looked when she did it, I was like,
yeah, she looked diabolical.
Oh,
you sick.
I said,
man.
Oh my God, that's hot.
Steve.
Now
you are
I will say
sick.
this.
Wait, no. Remember when the daughter was like to her mother, Lynn Whitfield? She was like, you knew.
Yo, she had the ugliest cry I ever saw in my
But that's how she was. You let him.
No, don't say it. This is what she did. She goes like this. She's like, "You're the reason why, man. I could never love a man. A man could never love me.
You could never understand."
Beautiful. I've never seen a woman so beautiful with such an ugly cry.
Wait, that was Tyler Perry's direction. direction to cry that bad. There was not one motherfucking tear in that actress eye, and the you knew.
But Sam,
like, I'm not trying to hear that
movie.
shit.
I like that movie. I like his earlier shit. Yes.
Sick man.
I can't lie.
Sick.
So when she said that, I don't know what clicked in my head. I said that's the sexiest thing I ever heard.
Sick man.
I had to whack it. I had to.
Anyway, Lord have mercy. So speaking of galactic ass Thanos, let me stop. Finally, Steve. Finally.
Are you ready to come on my side?
The government has finally acknowledged aliens, the existence of aliens.
I saw
this week. Finally.
I didn't.
Not like we didn't already know before.
I didn't look into it, but I know what you're talking about.
Not like we didn't already know this before, but finally they acknowledged it. So, producer Bay, can you play the clip?
Is this the congressional hearing?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, I remember this.
Yep.
All right, I saw a little bit of it, but I didn't want to go into detail.
Go ahead.
All right, go ahead.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, dipshit.
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
And was this documentary evidence, this video, photos, eyewitness? Like, how would that be determined?
The specific documentation I would have to talk to you in a skiff about.
All right. So that's from USA Today.
Let me tell you something. Why is nobody shook? Nobody's shook like they should be.
I don't think. You know what it is? What if the Skrulls are really here?
What
have you been watching Secret Invasion?
Yes. I know the Skrulls, the Greys. I feel like I've been saying this for years. I think that us as human beings are aliens as well to other aliens. Like, we're all aliens. But yeah, they've been here. But my thing is, nobody's talking about this enough.
I already told you. I think octopuses are alien.
Why?
First off, there is no other creature like it.
Okay.
They're the most adaptable creature on the planet. They fucking. Have you seen them? We've done this before.
Yeah.
You've seen the video.
Yeah. They can go in those little space. I know they can squeeze into a tiny little space. They can breathe air for a little while.
They can change their color.
They're like chameleons. They can change color.
No, hold on. Not even just change their color. They can change the surface of their skin to match their environment.
Oh,
that's the thing. They can literally.
Maybe.
I'm telling you, they're fucking aliens.
And they got a lot of arms. They got tentacles.
Here's the thing. There's nothing like them on the planet. Not one single fucking thing is like an octopus.
We gotta Google
I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not a fucking marine biologist. Yeah. I'm just stupid Steven.
I'm just saying.
Who slings groceries.
My theory,
that's it.
Listen, my theory slings groceries. My theory is why nobody's shook. And I've seen this on the internet because niggas still got real bills and real rent and expensive ass groceries. Nobody cares enough about this shit because we all struggling.
And now gas is going up in New York again.
Real gas prices. And that's my thing. I'm shook. I'm ready to quit. Like, why am I working when there's aliens on the loose? Like, why am I working right now, sit at a fucking cubicle once a week and chained to my desk at home when there's aliens on the loose?
So, Sam, are you ready to take up arms? Are you going to be on the front line?
You know,
like, we going to kill these aliens?
I think no. Did you watch? Because there is some people, of course, LA, where the potheads are, that went to like one of these congressional hearings and was like, we want to welcome them with like a party.
Did you stupid assholes not see Independence Day?
I was just about to say that shit. Just like Independence Day, you gonna get smoked first.
You gonna get smoked first. You
gonna get smoked first.
You better run. They're gonna fuck us up.
Yeah, but you know what? I was just finally.
Hold on, Sam.
The government acknowledged it.
Hold on. Check this out. I want to put my conspiracy theory hat on. Hold on one sec. I know it's gonna be the same hat, guys, but I'm just gonna put it on like it's conspiracy.
You're gonna turn it around. Okay. Conspiracy theory, Steve. Here we go. Conspiracy Steve.
Okay, guys. So Secret Invasion on Disney Plus.
Yeah. Don't spoil it.
You been watching it?
I haven't watched it.
Okay.
I'm waiting for all the episodes to come out.
They're already out.
Oh, okay. So me and Cole gotta watch it.
So
we were too busy watching The Witcher.
But you know what the Skrulls are.
Yes, I do. Because I watched.
Yes,
we watched. If you watch Captain Marvel, they're on there. That's only where I remember them from is Captain Marvel. You know any other movies? It was only
just Captain Marvel.
I think it was just the first Captain Marvel. They were there. Yeah.
So
Carol Danvers was she was they were cool actually. They wound up not being evil, but anyway, you got to watch
So
them.
with my conspiracy hat on, I want to just fucking tell you the irony. When did that shit come out?
This
Yesterday?
week.
This week, right?
Yeah, I think it came out Monday.
Monday?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I just want to line up. All right? Because I feel like Hollywood already knew this. They've already been fucking warning us. All right? Now, with Secret Invasion coming out, with the world... All right, this is a minor spoiler alert, but it's really not because everybody kind of like...
If you watch Captain America, it's not a spoiler.
It's really not that much of a spoiler, but the world found out that there are aliens living among us.
Kind of like Alienation, that show.
But I want you to think about this, Sam. The last episode of that, when the whole world found out, dropped. Now this comes out.
Oh, Lord.
Conspiracy theory.
I mean, I guess...
It's real. Now, I don't know. I can't prove shit. Again, I sling groceries and clothing. So you take my shit with a grain of salt.
I sling your statements.
Yes.
Your bank records. That's all I do.
All right. So we are no experts in nothing.
Yeah, literally.
But we gotta
take a break. We're back. Sorry, my strap on my
before
shirt.
you get into what you say, I gotta send a rest in peace
to Sinead O'Connor. Oh my gosh.
Not just that.
Ooh, who else was it?
A staple in Albany. Rest in peace to bombers.
Lord have mercy. That's how much it was at that. Like, okay, no, I'll take it back.
Come on, stop,
I'll take
Sam.
it back.
Stop, Sam.
So
damn well you have memories that bitch.
R.I.P. Sinead O'Connor. We'll get back to her. But my bad, bombers. So listeners, we're from upstate New York, as y'all know, the capital, Albany, New York. And there was this one bar we all grew up getting our birthday drink from. This is a legendary bar. Like they used to have the best wings. They used to have this huge margarita drink with sparklers.
Some of the best karaoke at the time.
Yeah,
oh
man.
my God.
Some of the best burritos and food. It was a staple in Albany, New York. Your birthday, you had to go there for your birthday. Yeah, man. They were open for 26 years.
Holy
and they closed this week.
So rest in peace.
Rest in peace, bombers.
Bombers. All I'm saying is Albany. Sam,
we're turning into a wasteland. I'm telling you.
I was just gonna say, Sam. In 5 years, Albany will be Kingston.
And I ain't never been to
at the rate
Kingston.
that it's going. Kingston used to be the capital. Yes, it used to be the capital of New York.
Really?
Until before Albany.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Albany is turning into Kingston. Mark my fucking words.
Even like when
no offense to Kingston people, but you guys know that it sucks
some places
there.
is straight food deserts and wastelands. It just is what it is, and there's no reason to live here. Like even like the other day, me and Colt were driving down Central Ave, which is like used to be a very popular long strip street.
You know it's the longest avenue in the world.
Really? So look at that.
Or at least America.
Oh, see, look at that. Even that, it was like, it had nothing but stores and restaurants. Now you drive down it, everything's abandoned and destitute. It's crazy.
COVID really fucked that shit up, didn't it?
COVID fucked up so many businesses out here. It's sad.
Well, not just that though, but bad business as well.
Yeah, in general.
Bad business. A lot of motherfuckers just open up shit thinking, they'll support
that
it.
Too. That too. Yeah,
and I've been good product.
Yeah, and I've been saying this for years now since COVID ended. That after COVID, the restaurants went downhill. I don't know if it's the food quality, everything. Obviously, the prices went up, but the food also went down.
Yeah,
the quality.
I
haven't had
money went up, but the quality went down.
Yeah, I haven't went to a good restaurant in Albany in years. I can't even remember the last time. Every time we go out, it's never that good. We Buca de Beppo. It used to be an amazing Italian restaurant. We went for your birthday, somebody else's birthday, and shit was trash.
I didn't mind it.
Well, you don't.
I'm also not
You
picky.
use 3 seasonings in your food.
That's actually a valid point. Yo, you know, I tell you a story about that shit. I had somebody else yell at me about it.
I bought Steve one year. I think it might have been Christmas last year, the year before last. I bought him some seasoning.
Yeah, you bought me 3 seasonings.
Yeah, I bought him
sitting there.
You ain't use it?
I used a couple of times.
Those are some good seasonings,
They
nigga.
were.
The good quality. They weren't cheap.
Look, at least I'm being honest with you. Would you rather find out later?
Your food would be busted if you just threw a couple of fucking little sprinkles of that shit. Lord have mercy.
I'm gonna teach myself how to cook. I swear to God, I'm good. I keep saying
You know what? You need to. Women love a man that can cook.
I'm not doing it for women. Do it for me.
No, I know, but that's just a plus.
Fair enough.
That's the icing on the cake.
That's true because women can't even cook nowadays.
I don't know. Man, all my homegirls can cook though.
Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, but you're right. A lot of people can't cook. Period, men and women.
True. So Sam.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So let's get into nasty notice.
She's so excited. She's like, I missed it last week.
Yeah, last week I did a hoax notice when we talked about Carly Russell. By the way, we already knew it was a fucking hoax. She finally admitted it. Her attorney admitted it. It was a hoax. They haven't said anything about any jail time.
Just do some jail time, please.
They haven't said anything about any jail time, but come to find out, she was doing this to get her nigga back. And I'm like, yo, this is what we are doing out here to get our mans back. Like, oh my goodness.
How good do you have to smash it to do that?
You know, and you know what though? When I seen the pictures of him, he's a handsome dude, but he ain't like Dave East kind of looking. I don't know. Like, he was good looking. He is in school. He got a good, but like for you to literally fake an entire kidnapping and rape when you could have just did the old fashioned way and faked the pregnancy. Like, you know, that was a little much. Like, he must have dick of platinum. Like, that bust $100 bills. Like, you could have just faked a pregnancy like most women do to keep your dude. I'm just saying, like. But anyway, so this week we're back on it. We're back on Nasty Notice. So as you guys know, Nasty Notice is a segment I do when I expose a predator or a pedophile, allegedly, but usually true. This week, Adam 22.
Oh, yeah.
So if you don't know who Adam 22 is, he's a fellow podcaster, YouTuber, culture vulture, and porn star, but also a pedophile. Now, I'm not going to say allegedly because it literally came from the horse's mouth that he dated this girl. He was 23 at the time and she was 16. So producer Bae, could you play the first clip? Yep. And actually, before you play that, shout out to Predator Patrol. These guys, as you'll hear on the screen, they took the good name too, because that was the name I was going to have, but they already took it. Shout out to Predator Patrol. They actually went on his podcast to confront him. So go ahead and listen. You can go ahead and play.
I don't think I saw this.
Mm-hmm. If I don't address the situation that happened with you.
There is no situation.
The one where you was messing with the 16-year-old girl?
The article says
I'm going off
19 when I met her.
So, but what did you say?
I said that I spoke to her on the phone. She was 16. You can't on my platform spread lies like that.
Lies?
Lies.
Is it lies? Did you talk to her when you were 16?
For like 5 minutes when I was 21. I'm 39.
You wasn't 23? But you was 23, she was 16. You was on the phone with her for what? You should have known. Why am I talking to a 16-year-old girl? Why am I talking to a 16-year-old girl? Stop it, bro. We gotta get let out. You on the phone with a 16-year-old girl, bro. What are you talking about?
That it was a girl from 10, 12 years ago that I dated who just decided that I raped her, like, all these years later.
Adam 22 from No Jumper is in hot water. 3 of his co-hosts are dropping out of his show, and it seems like his life is falling apart. And now his predatory past has come back to haunt him.
All right, shout out to Sloan Shorts that provided that. Came right from the horse's mouth. And again, this is totally, I hate to even say it, it's almost normalized and normal. In high school, listen, the prettiest girl in high school had a 23-year-old, 25-year-old dude in a nice car picking her up, and she's 14.
Yo, do you remember, all right, you're actually right. You remember that scene in Belly?
Yes. Where I sucked his dick the night before last. Who the fuck is Kiana? Yes. Kiana talking about, she's like, are you fucking Tommy? Keisha said, are you fucking Tommy or what? Because I love that movie. You know, I love DMX. Keisha,
No, it's a great movie.
Yeah,
It's a
Keisha.
great movie.
Keisha says, "Are you fucking Tommy or what?"
Which Keisha, that's my boo.
Keisha was a bad motherfucker.
I had a crush on her since a Bronx Tale.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Oh, she is so gorgeous.
Yeah. Keisha was a bad motherfucker.
She
But
really
anyway,
was.
so Kiana answers, actually, no, I'm 16, so we can't have sex yet. However, later in the movie, she's sucking his dick. Yeah, again, we don't care about the kids. And someone like him was able to rise to prominence like he is now. So go ahead, producer Bay, play. And the reason why I brought this up, it's like I have all these clips to corroborate what I'm saying. So producer Bay, could you play this clip?
I still like to say allegedly, though.
From the blog post by Adam22, but it's a web archive.
I didn't know he used to do that.
He's fucking 40, bro. Of course he did. He was talking to this underage girl. At the time, he's 23. At the time,
16.
this girl is 16.
Yeah.
Instantly fucked up. He flew from America to Canada just to have sex with a 16-year-old because the age of consent is 16 in Canada. This is probably the craziest line in the whole fucking thing.
It is.
He writes this down. He says, if statutory rape is wrong, I didn't want to be right. And this is just the beginning of the fucking thread, bro. People just been digging. He apparently had sex with a bunch of 16-year-olds when, like, just 6 years ago, when he was hanging around Lil Pump a bunch. But there's a video of Lil Pump saying, yeah, dude's a fucking weirdo. He was literally having sex with all the girls my age.
Adam was fucking girls that was the same age as me when I was 16. Like, what's wrong with you, bro? I'm gonna leave that pedophile over there.
He did it again multiple times when he was, like, 35. Let's just say about 35.
He's old.
He's old. No, he's
40.
Old as fuck.
He's not
old
like
as man.
our age.
He's double our age. This is a blog post by...
Shout out to Off the Wall podcast for that clip. But yeah, yo, it came from literally, he's writing this shit. It's come from the horse. And it's crazy how successful he is. He's also successful off the backs of black beef, Chicago beef. That's how he made a name for himself. Like, awful. He's terrible. And you know what, though? We never spoke about... So if you guys know, like I said, I'm 22. He's also a porn star. He does porn with his wife. Hold on, with his wife, Lena the Plug. So they do porn together. And for years, it was only him and her and like another woman for years. And he gave her a hall pass to fuck like the biggest dick in the industry, Jason Love. And now he's getting so much fucking smoke about it. So that's his karma. And also people, like they said, his co-hosts have been walking away from him. Like slowly but surely, his views are going down. We need to get this fucking creep pedophile the fuck up out of here, because I don't think that all of a sudden, because he's married and even though his wife is fine as hell and she sucks dick on command and she's a porn star, doesn't mean
she's an 8.
Doesn't mean that he won't go find another 16-year-old. Lil Pump, not Lil Pump. What's that? What is it, Lil Pump?
I think you just said it was Lil Pump.
Yeah, okay. I can't keep up with these little rappers. I'm 34. Lil Pump literally exposed him. You know what I'm saying? And more exposure will come out. So, Adam 22, you're on nasty notice. And in the words of the great Anton Dotson, hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband, because they're raping everybody out here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh. So, I don't know. I never found his content even that great anyway.
I mean, he just feeds off negativity, like, which is fine. It could be funny, but I do want to get one thing out, though. Mm-hmm. I do want to start saying one thing. And he just feeds off the oppression of like black on black.
I have to just say this, like, because I don't think that it's fair, because just because I sit you down and ask you questions doesn't mean you have to answer. No, they're actually recently, you're right, you're absolutely right. But he's literally having these young kids that don't really know much. And that's not an excuse. But he also, like, there's also footage of him like prying and getting upset when he's not getting the response that he wants. Like, so you got beef with that blood dude, right? And they're just like, I don't want to talk about that. Well, I don't know why we're sitting here. Then I would just get up and leave. But you get what I'm saying? It's like you're prying because you want those views. Yeah, of course. You know what I mean, look, let's keep it a buck. I mean, look, the whole name of the game is getting views, especially on YouTube. But he's profiting off the death of black young men. If people choose a white man, come on. All right, so he's monetizing. So here's my thing. It's the same thing as World Star Hip Hop. It's no different.
Right.
So I don't.
No,
give,
I don't like that trash either, Steve. I don't like Zeus Network.
I don't give passes just because people share the same pigment.
No, I agree. I don't like. Listen, I agree with you. I don't like Zeus Network. I think all that shit is very harmful to the black community. But it's just even worse when a white man does it and tries to play it off like he doesn't even know what we're talking about. You get what I'm saying? That's one of the many things I don't like about him. Also, he's a fucking pedophile.
He just looks weird.
He's
just a weirdo.
Yeah. And that's why your wife fucked a big old black dick. And she gonna go back for more. And he nutted in her. Painted that bitch's walls.
That's crazy.
Your wife.
That's crazy.
What would you do in that situation? But you're both porn stars.
I would never be in it.
You're both porn stars, though.
I would never be in it. That's the thing. I would never be in that situation. You can't even ask me that.
But you're both porn stars.
Doesn't matter. I wouldn't be in the situation.
Yeah, fair enough. I feel like he'd be pimping her ass, but that's another story.
I just don't know. Like, look, certain people like certain shit.
Different strokes for different folks.
So here's my I can't clown him for it. Because people like what they like. Some guys like watching they girl.
Oh, cuckolds. Cuckolds.
Yeah, cuckolds. They just like watching it.
That's what he is. He's a cuckold. He's a cuckold.
I can't get mad. Yeah. I can't judge. I can't sit there and be like, I'm telling you, I won't do it.
You know what it is?
It will never happen to me.
Right.
I'll choke that bitch. I swear to God.
She'll die.
She will not die. She will not die. I will not kill her.
You ain't going to prison.
No. For a chick, never. Ever.
Yeah, he's there.
Ever.
Some cuckold shit. Yeah, I don't know.
Now, mind you, people, I will not put my hands on anybody because I don't want people. Steven's talking about he gonna choke a bitch. I don't need that now.
Is Stephen Coyle gonna choke a bitch?
Oh my God! Can I just tell you right now? Can I just tell you right now?
Yeah.
No, I was talking to Ish the other day. And she was telling me she was watching old Sanford and Son and In the Family and things like that.
Stuff.
Old shit. And she goes, how the fuck did they get away with saying the shit they said on that? And I was like, right, Ish? I said, that's what we're missing.
We are missing that.
We're missing because you know what? This is the reason why our generation is better than yours, but our generation fucked up in doing this. Yeah. I'll tell you where we fucked up. We started listening to people younger than us talking about growth, and they don't know a fucking thing. We used to be able to clown on each other, race, all this other shit, stereotypes, certain things. As long as it was clever and good, you can do it. It didn't matter. Now, because you ever watch George Jefferson and I keep forgetting the guy, Archie, go at it back and forth?
Ooh,
it was classic.
I'm sure they're saying some real
it was
racist
some good
shit to
racist shit, but it was good and slightly semi-true.
Come on, Steve. You can't agree that some of the stuff was really cringe.
It was, but Sam, this is what made it.
But I'm all about growth. Like you said it. You said growth, and I agreed with you. And I think that growth comes with certain things that you're not comfortable with saying anymore. I don't like to say the F word.
I am.
Certain things that I don't like to say. I don't want to pass hate or judgment on somebody who isn't like me. It's like I never really grew up that way anyways, but it's like certain things be straight cringe and I'd be like, ooh.
It's like, okay, yeah, it's like, ooh, but the only reason why it's like that, because Sam, we used to have to deal with each other one-on-one. Now, we get to just share our voice to the whole world, and you can see something and go, I'm offended. The reason why I have such an issue with it now is because you're so offended so much all the time. It's like, well, what the fuck doesn't offend you now?
Well, that's different. That's a different conversation, being way too sensitive,
Exactly. And that's when I came up with, well, we just have to start fucking each other up then. All right.
Let's bring back beating that ass.
Let's just start. All right, because that's how it used to be.
Wait, let's make beating ass great again. Let's make telling people how to raise their kids great again. Let's do it. I'm for it. All
And all I'm saying is, Trump will win the next presidency.
I don't think he can run.
Yes, he can.
He ain't locked up.
No, not yet. All I'm saying is, and by the way, hey, people, for everybody who fucking got on me for saying that I would have chosen Trump over fucking Biden, I want my fucking apologies now. I want my fucking flowers. And that's another thing I'm gonna start doing, Sam. On the next episode, I'm gonna bring in a nice bouquet of flowers, fake, and every time that we're gonna start giving each other our flowers on the spot on this podcast from here on out.
All right.
And I am starting with this. Everybody came at me. You sound like a Trump supporter. Yes, I am. And now everybody is starting to see what the fuck I was saying. And I saw this one quote. Trump might have hurt your feelings, but Biden has now hurt your pockets, your family, and everything else. All I'm saying. And shout out to his son who actually found out. Son? Yeah.
He's a crackhead.
Who's a cokehead. And
crackhead.
No, but cokehead. The coke in the White House, he admitted it was his.
Yeah, because he couldn't but he's literally known to smoke crack.
Hey, you do what you love.
He's a fucking crackhead.
Hey, so all I'm saying is for all you people, and mind you, I remember some of your names. I will not say it, but I want my motherfucking flowers now. You miss them, don't you? Sorry, guys. But before we end, Sam, on this note, did you hear that song that everybody is getting in a fucking uproar about?
Oh my God, I wanted to talk about that shit. That shit is so offensive.
It is not.
It really is.
I can make that argument.
Wait, we'll get into that next week because that's a whole argument. What's his name? Jason Aldean.
Yes.
Fuck you.
Great song.
We'll talk.
Great song.
Steve, you need
great song. No, Sam, because
we'll talk about it next week because this shit is so offensive. But anyway, all
right. So,
if you like this episode, make sure you like this episode. Make sure you comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, any topics you want us to talk about, put it down to what's this down here?
The comments.
There, thank you.
Okay?
The comment section below.
Are you drinking? Are you good?
No. I had a brain fart for like 2 seconds. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Comment box below. Make sure you follow. Make sure you share. Make sure you make sure you subscribe. And if you if you can't find us on YouTube because of the algorithm, just Google MinorityPlus1 podcast. It'll pull up everything: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, anywhere you listen to your podcast. We are on there. MinorityPlus1.
Yeah. So, for Brittany, we miss you, boo. Okay. And don't die. Because I really don't want to have to find another. I don't want to have to find another co-host.
She's no longer with us.
She's no longer with us. Yeah, we're gonna have to fucking put a visual right there.
Oh my gosh. All right, stop it.
I know. I'm not gonna put that bad.
Do not. She will kill you for that shit too.
She'll come back from the dead.
She will haunt you.
She'll haunt
you. You're talking that shit.
So
now I'm a ghost.
Now I'm the fucking ghost.
Now I'm the ghost.
Yo, she's gonna hear this. This is like those son of a bitches.
Now I'm the ghost.
Can you believe? She's the woman of many voices. All right, but we love you, Britt. All right, ready?
Yeah.
So, in wrapping up, I'm your host, Steven.
I'm Sam Crystal.
And as always, please stereotype responsibly. And we'll be back next week with another motherfucking episode. Peace. Thank you all for tuning in to this week's episode of the Minority Plus One podcast. If you want to be a part of the crew, hit that subscribe, hit that like button, tell your friends. We are available on all streaming platforms, so you never have to miss out. As always, please stereotype responsibly. We love you. We appreciate you. Peace, y'all. Cheer.